see it.
There it is. Wait, no, mute. Oh no, I can hear myself. I don't like it. Okay. Well. Oh, my computer is so unhappy. Welcome to this glorious Tuesday, y'all. We are y'all ready to just jump into this, or you have questions or concerns before we get started?
Not fam.
Good. Yes, Butts is happening. Good. I have subscriber badges now that I did not have time to upload before stream today. Yes, they're all spoons and they're all pretty, and some of them are shiny and some of them are rainbows, and I'm very excited about it. And I meant to add it before our stream today. I'm very sorry.
I thought they were on the
No, I forgot to add them, or I didn't have time to add them.
I saw the thing.
Well, of course you've seen them.
The bogus thing is you can't get rid of your founder badge for the new badges. Like, I cannot have a mustache in our channel.
Because you're a founder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't have...
I think you should be able to change that.
You can't, though. Yeah, because I have... Yeah, because I've looked, because this is a dumb badge. I want a purple spoon.
Get rid of that badge.
Yeah. And I can't have a spoon instead. I can't give myself my own badge. It's very silly. Anyway, now that we're done complaining about Twitch, what'd y'all do last time?
Had some heart-to-hearts.
Yeah.
Had a moment due to the, party violence.
Mm-hmm.
We found more potions.
You did find more potions. That's true.
We found some people in the cell. But
Also
still
true.
in there still.
And then I walked into the cell with the dead things and stood up.
Yes.
Some zombies.
Tried to murder you. Yes.
That Marthala murdered the shit out of.
Yep. She super did. Oh, she's quiet. Let's turn her up a little bit. All right. Let's see here. Anything else you can recall from last time?
There were two ladies.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, herbs and flowers and whatnot.
The dead bodies had the same tattoos as the horse, etc.
That's right. Yep. And you wrote down that
Alright, weird. Undead shit.
critter's name. Cool.
Weird undead shit.
All right. Yeah, that all sounds about right. Who's got the... Oh, I just panicked. I was like, where's the RP point? We shifted servers, and all of the RP point stuff is over here.
Wasn't it split between me and Brandel?
Quentin. So Marthala and Quentin both have an RP point. Marthala for being like, Relic, you're full of shit. Is that from last week? It was. Quentin for dragging Druge to the other room to have a talk. The I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed talk. Honorable mentions for good role-playing moments go to Brandel for being very cavalier about taking the potions. Yeah, I'll take them if you want me to. And Druge for starting to fire up the rage and then willfully calming his rage.
I still object to the emoji.
Yep,
Fine.
I was just going to say that the emoji is still weird. Some other good moments were Relic continuing to panhandle from points for people who were clearly locked up in traveling merchants, and also trying to calm them down, right? But he kept trying. It was good. Harlick also, you guys nominated Harlick for a role-playing moment for playing with dead bodies. So,
Phrasing?
No, I like it how it is.
yeah. So, okay, so Marthal and Quentin both have RP points, which is great. And I think we've gone over everything. And, alright, y'all have been down in this cellar for a while. You started in this room with this cistern and this storage space. You broke through this wall right here and came to this pit area where there was some scarecrow type things that were trying to murder you. Then you came over here to this room and Quentin poked a mimic, which almost killed him, which I still find hilarious. And then everybody started doing party damage to everybody else. Then we had the apologies, as previously mentioned. I forget who heard what was happening over here. It might have been Druge, but
It was definitely Bruce because he was spouting in that corner.
there it is. Okay. And I think there was that fun moment with the spoon and the dog also happened over here. Yeah.
Yes.
And to be clear, all of this stuff didn't happen last session. It's happened over several sessions. I'm just sort of recapping this space.
Paraphrasing.
What was that?
For paraphrasing, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever. And so you find yourselves in this space where there's a cell on either side, and the two bodies that stood up and tried to eat you, and so that's all done. You're out of combat, and the ladies are kind of huddled in the corner, and they seem to be absolutely terrified. And I think that's where we're picking up. Did I forget anything?
Didn't Relic try and pump them for their vote or something?
Yeah, at some point. I don't think that was at the end. I think it was just
Yeah, just a thing that
It was
happened.
before.
Yeah.
that
It was throughout. It happened a bunch.
Also fair.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I also have learns for you. Y'all learned that Relic is full of shit. I am, and then I have in quotes, I am not. Huber is a prolific jerk. The dog's name is Marrow. There are two women. The kobolds locked them up, and then bad things happened. Druge can talk to Marrow now, or he has a severe concussion. One or the other. Brandel has some sort of experience with giant strength potions, and y'all found just a bunch of potions. And I have to put on a hoodie or I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, that's where we're picking up. What do y'all do?
Is the door to the ladies' cell open now? I can't. Oh yeah, that's the one that Harlan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shrunk it. Yeah.
Oh, minimize, yeah.
And where we are right now, there's no way for the ladies to get out without going over the pit, right?
Correct.
I mean, I can carry them out, that's fine.
No, I need to get some rest before I can do that again.
I don't think so.
Some very low level spells be able to do that.
You're thinking Thunder Step, I think.
Well, right, ladies. So you all feeling better then?
Yes. Is that gonna happen again?
Well, I think that the corpses are smushed to death, so death again. I think they're probably going to stay dead this time.
Okay.
But you know,
And then his discord.
And then we lost him. Cool. All right. Well, we'll wait to see
That's
if
just no one can hear you.
he can return to us, so we can have the words. Grumpy for losing. Although,
I'm back.
all right, you were saying.
What? So
Yeah.
we'd love to help you out of here, but
Oh, yeah.
there's no way back except to go forward. So
Oh, Oh, okay. So we have to come with you, and you're gonna get us out of here?
is there where Brandel's standing? Is that a doorway to his left?
Where Brandel is standing.
No, I think he's just covering a portion of the wall.
No, he's just.
Okay.
Ladies,
There's a
how
door.
did you get down here?
Well, we were visiting the manor to try. I'm sorry. So the woman you're speaking to was a little more composed before all the action. You remember when you folks came in here, they were basically like half dead, and Relic gave them some food, and they revived. I think somebody gave him a health potion too, maybe. Yeah, Quentin did. No, Druge did. My apologies. And so they revived, but the one never spoke, and the other one was sort of sheltering her. And they're sisters, and they travel and sell herbs and stuff, and so she's looking a lot more rattled, and she's saying, so my sister and I, we were, as I mentioned before, we come to the manor to see if we could sell anything, and we, the attack happened, and we were dragged down here by them, and she points over to where those bodies are laying, and she says, and then we were locked in here, and it's been days, and we were beaten, and they, I don't even know what happened to them, and they were here when you all came in. And she's sort of babbling at this point. She's probably not going to stop babbling unless you do something.
Just gonna reach out and hold up a finger. It's all right. You just stick with Mayor Relic here. No, I'm not really a mayor yet, but that's what people call me just because I got mayor tendencies, and I'd make a great mayor. And you know what? You just follow behind us, stay well back just in case we run into more pesky dead things, and we'll make sure you get out of here all right. Sorry, what?
Oh. Never mind.
I mean, is there a reason we can't just take them back out to the other one outside?
I don't know. There's a big pit back there.
It's not that big. I can jump through.
He's pretty big.
Or we could
Druge will
just
try and stand up and bump his head into the ceiling to make the point.
We could just let the ladies wait here while we make sure the rest of this basement is safe-ish, and collect them on our way out. Surely they could use a rest, some water, a little bit of food.
At the very least, maybe, we can find some sturdy planks or something. We can build a bridge to get them across, rather than trying to throw anyone over the gap.
You're gonna leave us here alone with them?
We could close this cell.
Well, I don't think these ladies want to be locked back up in a cell. They probably want their
not
freedom.
Their cell. I mean the bodies, like dead bodies.
And they won't be able to get out?
Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Yeah, I have a place we can put them, and I'll kind of walk over and grab one by the ankle and kind of nod towards the other one.
to drag it up.
You gonna put those in the pits?
Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna drag it and just as long as
Visual-
anybody's done checking us for loot.
No, we're done. I grabbed it.
Yep.
Great. Druge will kind of sigh and grab the one from Quentin and pick up the other one and drag them both to the pit and toss them both in.
I'll get the doors for him on the way.
I'd like to do some sleight of hand, like puppetry magic show type stuff to distract the ladies while the corpses are being dragged out.
What does that look like?
Oh, just a little, I got it over here, and then it's gone. But then, oh, here it is behind your ear. Look. Just with a coin, kind of.
Okay.
Having watched Relic do this, well, not this exactly, but something like this to a lot of people, I'm sure, while we've been on the road, I'll kind of like Vanna White for him and assist him, all while rolling my eyes. Excellent. Because I think this is stupid, but I will help him.
Got it. They are definitely distracted by this. Sorry, I keep clicking on this wrong button. They're definitely distracted by this, and they're just sort of watching you. And the one woman, the quieter woman, is not saying anything. She's got her head buried in the other one's shoulder, and the other one is sort of rocking her back and forth and petting her, like patting her back, and she slowly is calming down. And she's not super focusing because these women have been very traumatized and terrified, but they're getting a little calmer.
Right,
Alright,
then,
so bodies are
threw the
dragged
bodies
out.
in the pit.
Yep.
Well, folks, I reckon we need to check out that other door, see what's going on down here, right? But, ladies, do you want to stay here till we can get you out, or you want to follow us along?
Well, we, and she looks at the quieter one and she says, I don't think we're going to be able to make it out on our own.
Sure, yeah, we'll absolutely help you. Of course, that's what we do. We're heroes and we're good mayoral candidates because we're heroes and whatnot. So, you know, we'll keep you safe. We're going to just explore this here basement, make sure there's no creepy crawlies around. And we'll help you get out of here. Right, lads? Right, chaps? We'll help them.
She looks just endlessly grateful, and she sort of scooches back up against the wall with her sister, and she says, "Is anyone able to leave us a light?"
I will. Do they have? Well, they were in prison.
Leave
Of
us
course, they
alone.
don't have anything in their hands.
There's rocks and stuff lying around.
Bruges does have a torch and a tinderbox, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna check for that too.
While he's doing that, I'm just gonna cast light on a rock and hand it to them.
Right. Okay.
Magic rocks.
They cradle the rock. She cradles the rock close to her, and she says, "Thank you. We'll thank you so much. We owe you.
Do you want more?
Our
I
lives."
can make so many more.
No, I thank you. This is perfect. We owe you our lives, and if there's any way we can repay you, please, we'll do anything. Thank you so much.
Well, sure, just spread the word about how helpful we are and how great I would be as a mayor. And, you know, maybe any herbs or something on down the road later, but most importantly, tell all the townsfolks that I'd be a great mayor.
And she looks confused, but she's nodding like, yeah, okay, yeah, I could do that.
He may or may not want you to vote for him.
And they're like, vote, yeah, oh, well, yeah, of course. But they're sort of huddled back into, just broke my keyboard. Sort of huddled back into the corner and are, comfortable over there. What else are we doing?
Druge will keep lighting up the torch and probably leave two behind, just like, it's a stone floor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll drop them in the corners that don't get illuminated by the magic rock, just as a comfort thing.
She looks very grateful, and the one closest to them, they sort of warm their hands on.
Cool.
All right. What are we doing next?
Well, I suppose we should go see what's in that other room then, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
And just to be clear, we did dump the guard bodies into the pit now.
You did dump
We
the
took
guard
care of
bodies
that?
into the
Okay.
pit. Yeah.
Great.
Mhm.
And we left the alchemical fire in the coffin room, right?
Oh, yeah, the
I
vials.
thought Brandel was holding them, or are you just leaving them in this room?
No, I thought I was holding the other two potions, but the fire was still in the...
Oh,
Pretty
it's
sure-
it's burned
I
out.
think we were
Marthala.
leaving it behind for safety.
You're leaving
Yeah,
the
I'm pretty
two.
sure Marthala made us leave it behind.
Okay, I'm gonna put
Just
something on the
just
map
the
for that.
grenade fires thing,
We'll pick
Yeah.
it up on the way out.
not the drinkable potions.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't drink the alchemical fire.
Don't drink the chemical fire. Nope.
Nope.
Poor life choices.
I was trying to find something clever. I'll put something down in a minute. What else are
Yeah,
y'all
fine.
doing? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I
This
guess
way.
we'll just go for it. Is it like a door? You know?
If it's a door, you know I gotta pet it.
Yes, so it's a wooden door. Yeah. Go ahead and check it out, Quentin. Roll me an investigation check.
Wait about my dice were they?
Asked you where your dice were. Asked you.
You did do that. They're all right here though. So I'm gonna roll. Is it an investigation check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll for traps.
Roll for danger.
Roll for danger. Danger noodle.
That's an 11.
Definitely danger.
I'm good at D&D.
It's a regular door. It doesn't appear to be locked. Yeah, looks just like every other door that you've walked through in here.
Cool. And just as a refresher, none of them have been trapped or locked so far.
Not that you
Not
found.
that I can remember. Okay.
Correct. Give me one moment. I have
Sure.
to do a thing.
Well, real quick, right, I just want to point out the fact that you just offered to build those ladies a bridge, who you don't know at all, but me, you just like chucking me over holes and whatnot. That's injustice.
Well, we didn't have anything to make a bridge on the other side of the hole.
Oh, sure.
Right.
This hole, I'm sure the other hole that you got chucked me over, we could have found some way to bridge the gap, rather than
Also,
just...
you're a lot lighter, so logistics.
And what
Listen,
are you saying? Those ladies are braver than you?
Wait, what? They're braver for using a bridge, and I just let whoever got the strongest arms chuck me over the hole?
No, I'm saying if you're not, like, if it's too scary for you to be tossed across the hole, you know, because that would take a lot of time and put us all at risk. I mean, we can
It's
do
not
that.
scary, it's undignified.
That's a good distinction.
Just think of it like a trustful relic. It's not.
Yeah, it's a trust check.
It's undignified. I'm an elderly man. You all need to have more respect for me and make bridges so you don't go chucking me around.
I was not aware that you were an
How old are
elderly
you?
man. Yeah.
Yeah,
How old are you?
I'm middle-aged. We're getting along in my
Put that
years.
Number at what?
It's not important.
No. Like if you're, I just want to make sure you are my elder because if you that owed respect, you know.
It's all relative, anyway.
In my culture, you know, there are some things that we do for our elders.
Right, and you should respect them and give me breakfast. Go, look, I'm in bed, and I'm waiting for my coffee. You can bring me breakfast in bed. It's all
if
right.
you are my elder, yeah. There are some things that we do for our elders. How old are you?
So
Well, it's halfling years, so it's multiplied.
Yeah. And then what is that number? What's the base number?
It's like, listen, you know, I'm a gentleman, and I don't tell my age.
Yep.
You know, I don't think you've ever told me this. How old are you, relic?
Just
Wow.
old and frail. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, look at my poor knobbly feet. I'm all beat up like an old man.
You know what? How about you stay right here? You sit in the corner, where you're safe, and we'll go find all of the treasure, the way out, and we'll be back.
Right,
I have an idea. Harlech, remember that
Yes.
time you made Druge even bigger?
I'm listening.
Yes.
Is that like a thing you can do whenever you want?
Not whenever I want. It's very taxing.
Okay, well, let's say right now we wanted Brannon to stop complaining. We could make him bigger and just avoid that.
I mean, a
Right?
silence spell is much easier.
Yeah, but then he'll just
And I
kick
don't
you in the
think making
shin.
him
I
bigger will
don't.
make
I
him
don't think
younger.
I'm too far off base there.
That would not go well. I'm just saying, lad.
Out of curiosity, how big is my backpack as compared to Brennan?
I mean, we could also make this small.
Oh, that's interesting.
Don't you dare.
I think it's about his size. I think.
And
I mean,
you
but
would
it's got
tell me how.
stuff in it. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that I would let that happen, George. I'm sorry.
It's rather squirrely.
That's right. I'm squirrely.
It would be
Very
kind of like
spry for his
kidnapping, you know, like.
Or elderly napping. We still haven't determined that. But you know, when you decide that you want to be forthcoming with your age, and we can determine, you know, what those traditional responses for our elders are, you feel comfortable sharing that, we can address it at that point. Until then, how about we keep moving?
Could I lean over to Quentin and just whisper, probably way too loud, "It's super rude to ask. You shouldn't do that."
You know, your interest in politics makes a lot more sense all of a sudden.
All right.
And
Will,
kind of wink back at.
I would like to remind everybody that this door is unlocked.
And I feel like maybe I've been checking this out that whole time, hence my 11.
Heading the door.
Sure.
Yeah.
Heading the door.
Distractedly, and like, all right, we're this point's clear. We're good to go. I can go first unless somebody else likes to.
Who's going first?
I'll follow right behind him.
All right. So Quentin,
I'll go
you're
first.
headed in.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
God,
kind of
nope,
peek
stop
it
it.
open a little bit, and then see what I can see, and then if it seems safe, I'll step in.
And
Yes.
Druge will be right behind Marthella.
Okay, so you're not all gonna fit.
No, not at the same time, as far as like marching order is concerned.
So you find yourself in a very narrow hallway, and there is a locked door down here.
Cool.
So probably the three of you can fit in there, and that's
I don't
probably
think Druge can, unless the ceiling has gotten taller.
it has
Does there's-
not.
Does there seem to be a point to this hallway?
Would you like to roll an
There's a door.
investigation check?
I would.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
I like your D&D username. Sorry.
Her what?
I said D&D Beyond username. Caption said Daddy username.
Okay. So as Quentin is headed, Quentin, are you checking out this locked door?
Yeah, I would kind of scout ahead and check it out.
As Quentin is checking out this locked door, you realize that right behind him is another door. It is completely flush with the wall, and it's very hard to spot. You only manage it because you came into this hallway kind of suspiciously, and you've got that light on your sword, I think, still. So it kind of highlights like a little, what looks like a crack, but it's actually an opening for a door.
Quentin, what about that one? And I'll
What
point to
about
the other door.
Nice catch. I will check it out.
I know how much you like them, so.
So are you
Still kind
gonna-
of confused by this, but I'll go around and.
Are you
check the other
gonna
door.
try and unlock this first door, or?
Well, I don't have thieves' tools, and I believe the last time we had to unlock something, Brandel was the one that had them.
That's fair. Go ahead and investigate the other door.
Yeah. So I will do that, and then that's better. That's a 16.
16.
Yeah, so you're able to see the very faint cracks, and it's as if somebody fit the door into the wall as it was being built, so it's literally part of the wall.
It doesn't seem to have any way to activate opening it or anything like that.
Well, when you run your hands over it and stuff, like it sort of pops inward, and you can push it open.
You could kind of turn to Marthala and say, you know, we can take a look at the secret one, or we can hear the one behind us. I think Randall has some lockpicks on him. What do you think?
I'm just gonna shout from the room. What?
Something about a secret.
You're telling secrets in there. I want to be part of a secret.
Hey, you couldn't hear it, old man.
Wow.
There's a door in the wall.
Right, that's where
Are they all?
doors usually are.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I call them. What do you think, Martha?
I want to
Left or
go
right?
through the secret door. Fuck them.
All right, you want to take the lead, or you want me to go first?
That's right.
You found it. It's your choice.
Kick the
I'll
door.
be right behind you.
Sounds good. I trust you. And I'll turn around and push on the door and open it.
The floor is covered by what looks like about a dozen desiccated and skeletal humanoid corpses just littering the floor of this chamber. And the stone of the north wall has been etched with intricate runes, but the pattern ends abruptly. You heading all the way in here?
I think I'll start to take a step in and then see that and just like kind of catch myself on the door frame and not step on the floor.
Okay.
And kind of lean myself back out to Marthala and say, you want to take a look at this? You've traveled with a holy man.
Is there a lot of treasure? And I'll sort of like, not shoulder past him, but like shoulder past him.
Oh, I would let you pass, yeah.
So you're
Oh,
seeing.
good lord!
Yep. That's what you're seeing.
Can I see? Are we seeing this whole room?
You're seeing this small chamber is, this small chamber is, and there's a large opening in the wall to the south, that is shadowed, but this whole room is full of these desiccated skeletal remains, and the north wall is etched with these runes, and they're intricate runes in that they're very detailed, but it looks like a pattern, a flowy pattern that ends.
Do they look familiar at all?
Roll me an intelligence. No. Do you have are you proficient in Arcana?
No.
No, they don't look familiar.
I am not there.
Oh, yeah, what's going on in there? You guys found some secrets?
Not anything good, I'm afraid. Brannon and Harlot, could you guys come up here?
Yeah. Wait, what about this door here?
Well, we found some voters for you in here, Brandon.
Some what? Voters?
That's not funny.
Headed in.
To himself.
So Harlock, you head in. Harlock, you're proficient in Arcana, correct?
Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana check, please.
It is only a 12.
You discern that these runes. You recognize these runes as a ritual that you've seen in a book you were not supposed to read. About opening a rift to the far realm. It's not a good ritual. It involves murdering all of these people. And you realize that they actually have runes carved into their bones and into their flesh that match the runes on the walls.
I'm immediately starting to take notes.
you can also tell that something went wrong. Like, this ends very abruptly. The ritual was not completed.
What are you writing there, Halleck?
Yes, it's magic and it's bad.
So we should go then. We should go then.
In all likelihood, it is defunct, but I'd like to take a little bit more notes.
Could I inch towards the opening in the wall that's sort of gaped in shadow? And I'm going to be paying extra close attention to make sure I don't hear anything.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh, gods!
And while she's rolling, can Quentin flank with her and keep Marrow in a tight heel? He doesn't grab any bones, but like kind of tap Marthalla's back.
Marrow does not want to touch these bones.
Good.
He's kind of like, pick me up, Papa. I don't like it.
I'll pick him up and stick him on my shoulders.
Okay.
That's a 10 for me.
You can smell death.
Fred? Yeah?
A little bit of both. And you see that this is a very large open space. Do you want to go any further into it?
If Quentin is still with me, then yes.
Yep, I've got your back.
Okay. How about y'all hang out right here for a second while I check in with everybody else?
Harlech,
Harlech.
that means something horrible's in there.
No, that means Druge and Brandel have been left out in the other room, and I would like to check in with them.
I know, we're just teasing.
So Harlech, you're gonna stay here and scribble.
Yeah, I could be looking for specific things, but it's not super important. I'll probably be
Let me-
roughly center, looking at everything.
Okay, let me come back to you in just a moment. Brandon, you were distracted by that locked door, but also heard about voters. What were you doing?
What? If I don't have the abilities to open this door by myself, so if they're ignoring it, I'm going to ignore it for the time being, but I'm going to tag it in my memory. Are these bones fresh? Is this just like strewn with old? What are we looking at here?
They're clothed and armored, but they look like they've been stripped of all valuables and like gear. They're they look like all of the oomph has been sucked out of them. Like it looks like all like the juices have been sucked out. So they look withered, and they haven't decayed yet, but they look like all of the goodness has been sort of leached out of them.
Slightly mummified?
Not quite like that. It's more like I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, something like that.
Left in the desert?
No, like it's like all of your essence has been sucked out of you. It's
Like an intentional removal of something that shouldn't have been removed like that.
right. And Harlech, you're familiar with this. Like that's part of this kind of ritual is that you sacrifice, live creatures to get all the power to do this ritual. So it's.
Is it Rogue from X-Men?
Yes, kind of like that.
Then I'm gonna try and check these desiccated bodies out and see if there's any identifying documents on them to say who they were.
Cool. Roll me an investigation check.
Ten.
You find some of them have the same emblem on their jackets that the lady you found outside had. And she told you that she was part of the Fellowship of the Golden Mongoose. You also find what look like just normal like farmers and type stuff. There might be some missing miners from town. You also find a couple of people that look they look like they're wearing like some sort of uniform. You don't quite recognize it though.
Are there any written documents stating who anybody is?
No.
In handwriting.
No, it looks like they've all been stripped of anything valuable or anything like that.
Can I tell if this was one effort or if this was perhaps multiple tries?
It looks like this was a single try.
They all appear to be the same age-ish dead.
Yeah. All right, Relic, you can you hang out here for a second? Or you got anything else you want to do?
Nope. I'll toe my foot around these gnarly bones.
Okay. I missed completely why you wanted to know if they were writing. That they had writing on them. So feel free to share that with me later if you'd like.
It's not important.
Sure. Brandel and Druge, what are y'all doing?
You know, just chilling.
Nothing nefarious. Nothing at all.
What's Brandel and Druge doing?
Drew's just doing more than chilling. Ever since, like, going into the stupidly narrow hallway with the stupidly low roof, he's kind of backed up a little.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as Harlick says anything about bad magic, he does not move and kind of hangs out right about there.
All right.
I'm
Brit-
going to check the hallway though.
We're gonna check the hallway. You gonna?
Yeah.
You want to do anything with this door?
Yeah, I guess I'll try to pick the lock.
All right.
What's in here?
Roll me a dex check.
Dex check.
Dex check. Using thieves' tools.
That is 14. What is plus 2 dex? So 16? If not.
Are you proficient with them as well?
Yeah. So you pop that door right.
Yes, I'm proficient. So plus 2. So yeah, 18.
You pop that door right open. You gonna open it?
No, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna pick the lock and then go where they are.
That was a fun exercise. Yeah.
Oh, neat. Walks away. That's so on brand.
I have to write that down now. Y'all are the
Yep.
worst. Randall
Door is
unlocks
unlocked.
the door and then walks away.
That's perfect.
That is delightful. Okay, so y'all are hanging out in this room with a bunch of weirdly dead bodies and a creepy ritual scrawled on the wall. Marthala is poised to enter this larger space. Marthala and Quentin were ready to walk right into the space. Y'all following them, or what's going on?
I'll just aim behind them.
Mm-hmm.
See what they find, you know?
Okay.
Druge will hesitate for a second and take a few very deep breaths and get into the hallway as quickly as possible and step over Brandon.
Okay.
Well, mate.
Is the ceiling any taller in here?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yes. Not in this little chamber, but that the space that Marthala is about to enter does have a much taller.
Great. Then he's right behind Barthala as soon as he sees that there's a taller ceiling.
All right, give me 1 second.
Oh boy.
We thinking beholder or like adult red dragon?
Definitely
Maybe
a
just
lich.
like
Well, she said it smelled like poop, right?
Okay.
Maybe it's.
God.
So as you enter this space, you realize that the smell of death is getting stronger, and this was probably once a large and ornate hall. It has long since fallen into ruin, and not only are the walls and supports crumbling, but there's a 10-foot deep rift opened up in the floor. There are 2 wooden bridges spanning the rift, and the whole floor is covered with skeletal corpses. So these are not the same, like desiccated corpses. Marthala, I'm gonna use your token to light up this room so that it's all lit up. So just you're not actually zooming around the room. Just give me one moment. So you see this big rift, And I'll make the box bigger in a second. And you see it's all open down this way. Yeah. So what are y'all doing?
Does it look like the map makes it look like there are bridges across
Yes.
the rift?
Yes, there are
Is that
two
the
wooden
front?
bridges spanning the rift. Yeah. That's true.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and roll me a perception check?
Sure.
This isn't a problem.
I kind of want to be, eyes open looking for how this happened. Oh, that won't be good. That's a 3.
The smell in here is really overwhelming to you, and having more bodies here that are similar enough to the bodies behind you, like what could possibly have happened here? You're having a hard time concentrating on anything other than those thoughts. Drew,
And how many? Oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask how many bodies are in this rift.
Like around 100. Like, this place is covered in dead bodies.
Oh,
Oh well, she'll
Cool.
probably collapse in a little pile of tears if she sees that many dead bodies at once.
No.
I step right up next to her. Keep an eye out for her.
Okay. Does anybody want to move into this space or roll perception checks?
So you said it smells like death. How keen is that smell?
It's pretty keen. This happened in the last week or so. Given
Oh, yikes.
everything that's happening around here, it's very likely that this happened when the manor was attacked.
Well, that's a problem. So, fun fact about loxodons is as long as you're smelling things, you have keen smell, which is, a problem right now.
Gross. Yeah, super gross.
So I think he'll kind of take a step in behind Marthala just to get into a place where the ceiling isn't terrible, and kind of lean back against the wall and kind of curl the trunk up as much as is possible.
Okay.
You like tuck it in your own shirt.
Yeah, basically.
Bramble? Yep. What's up?
Marthala, seeing that, will pull the perfume that she's bought out of her pack and sort of hand it to Druge.
It gets misted everywhere.
It's that Bath and Body Works like fragrance spray shit.
Anything it is better than
It's
this.
been such a long
Cucumber
time. Yeah.
And he will kind of keep it gripped in the trunk, but his ears will kind of perk up a little bit, and he'll not necessarily say thank you, but not appreciatively in her direction.
What could have done this? Who would do this?
Your words echo in this chamber. It looks like while the hall had fallen into ruin, the stones have been dug up, the floor has been dug up, and the walls have been carved viciously, and these bodies have been strewn about in a way that as if they've just been thrown here. The wooden bridges look hastily constructed, and it's just sort of, it's very overwhelming.
Given all the reactions, I think Harlock will be distracted enough to come into the room.
Okay, you just gonna walk past everybody?
Oh, I thought at least somebody was near the pit, but
Kind of the doorway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm over by the first bridge now. I'm sorry if I didn't.
Oh, you're over by the first bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Druge is probably against the wall behind her.
I'll track with Marthala. I'm trying to.
I'll go behind Quinn.
All right. As Marthala approaches,
No,
God,
just
yeah.
kidding.
Oh,
Is
Jesus.
that all right?
No, never mind. I go back to the other room.
as Marthala approaches
Agnostic.
approaches the bridge, there's a weird buzzing noise, and all of a sudden, all of the bodies around you erupt with swarms of insects. Please roll initiative.
Sorry, guys.
Buzzing.
Don't be sorry. This is exactly why Quentin's directly next to you.
Hang on, I'm trying to invisible something, and it's there. We go.
Ah,
that's cool.
look at that.
It's bugs.
The bugs are moving.
That's
They're
a
actually
bug.
moving around, flying in a swarm.
Yep,
Oh, there's another one. Oh, good. That's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
it's completely fine. It looks fine to me.
It's just
Um,
fireflies, right?
all right, so let me get the initiative tracker all up and spun, and then I will collect initiatives from y'all. Give me one moment. Isn't this fun? Exploring fun new spaces.
Such fun.
Yeah.
Why did we come here again? What was
You know,
the
it's a
purpose?
fixer-upper, but I think
Well,
a
there
little
was a
bit of
door.
elbow grease.
I didn't open it. So.
Got a really neat clubhouse.
No, I mean the mansion, just as a whole. Why did we come here?
I think
we were-
you were asked to. No, go ahead, Quentin.
I was gonna say we were supposed to be tracking down the next piece of the machine for, crap, what's his name? The guy we took the first job from.
Felix.
That's why we came to the town.
Felix. Thank you.
Right,
Yeah.
but more importantly, we were told if we came up here, we might be able to get some voters from the miners if we figured out what was going on up here.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
relatively certain no one told you that.
guy, no, that guy said there was some
He did say
cheating
that, yeah.
thing going on or something.
Yeah. And we thought it might lead to, and we did find the second piece of the
Something
machine
about his
up
daughter,
here.
I think.
But also, this seems like something that might blow up that we wanted to try and maybe fix.
Yeah.
And save the town, get votes, become mayor.
Yeah. Right. Of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we said.
Okay, Quentin, what's your initiative?
Oh, why me? Oh, jeez.
Because you're
Okay.
at the top.
That is. Oh, I didn't meditate again. Damn it. That is an 18.
Drush?
16.
Marthala?
Also 16.
Who's got a higher dex?
Mine is 14.
Mine is 15.
Okay.
There you go.
Burn.
Relic, what do you got?
I got.
Did I just lose all sound again? No,
The better to run away.
I did. I lost all sound for a minute. Sorry. What do you got, Relic?
Like, also,
Natural 20 for a 24.
Nice. Brandel?
18. But I think Quentin should have higher dex, I think. I have 14.
I have also. Oh wait, no, I have 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
I read the,
like
I read the
14.
one from the 18.
You're right,
before
you're
from
right.
the plus
You're
4,
the
and I was
worst
like,
ranger
14.
ever.
Harlech, what's
You
your
better
initiative?
5.
The number 5?
The number 5.
All right, let me just put all of this in the correct order.
Clearly, I'm looking at the ceiling and back in the other room, and oh, there's things.
I mean, they're just bugs. I don't know why you guys are upset.
what's that
Luke
weird
really
buzzing
needs to
noise?
remember to do his meditation because I'm definitely not benefiting
What?
from that. When we did our level up episode, we talked about I took a spell that gives me initiative bonus.
Oh,
or somewhat of
right.
initiative bonus. I keep forgetting to use it.
That's right. You do keep forgetting to use it.
I need to run away to the little boy's room. So
Well, I was
since I'm
just
last in the order.
I was just about to say that it's about an hour in, and we usually take a real quick break, and I actually could use the same visit. So, sorry, players, 5 or 10 minutes. What works better for you?
5
Any-
is fine for me.
Anybody have
I'll
to
be
take
kind of
dogs
keeping
out or
it.
anything?
Yeah, I'll take the dog out.
All right, so let's take a 10-minute break. We'll be back at 7:10. Stream. We'll see you back here in 10 minutes.
Yay!
Find the
Sure.
be right
Tyler, like 7 body.
back. Yeah, gross.
Like 7
Gross.
bodies, yeah. How many bodies are in the file?
Like 7 body.
Bone.
Yeah.
Gross. All right. I'm gonna throw up the be right back screen. We will be right back.
If you
Let's
toggle
do it.
this DC's
Do
off
it.
and on, it'll wipe it out.
Hello.
Boom.
Do it live.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Yeah.
Cool. Fine.
Gross. Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. My movement
good.
speed is 25 feet. So I would like to move as close to these here buggos as I can. Can I get... Oh, that's it. And I would like to say, everybody move back. I can take care of these bugs right away. And I would like to hold action, Thunder Wave, till everybody clears my line, if that's doable. Yeah.
Everybody do that flop.
Yes.
Oh man, that was really good.
Cool. Yeah.
It was a critical hit. Hit?
Yeah, I mean, it absolutely.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Yikes.
Okay. Well,
Great.
Did you say 20
Shit.
points? And 20 points of damage? Dang.
2020.
Oof.
Yeah, this is what the year feels like. Being concerned for others and then being ripped apart from the inside out.
Spoon, are you muted?
Yes, I was muted. I am the worst
Thanks,
at
Tyler.
my job. What would we do without Tyler? Seriously. This stream wouldn't work. Everything would be muted. No one would be heard. Thank goodness and all the shiny things for Tyler. Sorry.
At least we had closed captioning.
But I had a really cool description of the rift and
You did.
everything. Makes me so grumpy. Okay.
Immortalized in print.
So these insects get swarm up into your armor, and they're in your hair, and everywhere that they land, they take a chunk out of you. It's not like a mosquito bite. It's like they're pulling chunks out of you. And the second swarm moves in to do the same thing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Does
reroll high.
does a 9 hit?
No.
Okay. Quentin, you probably react to the biting and stuff by, how do you do that? How do you react to that?
Go ahead.
Also, if any of them came within 10 feet of me, I'll burn my reaction to do an attack on them.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay,
Marthala,
okay.
how would you react to being bitted?
To be honest with you, Marthala wasn't expecting bugs. This isn't a problem she's ever encountered before. So, in all reality, she'll probably just do what Diana would do and start, like, flailing around. She'd probably drop her sword and just start screaming.
Yeah, that sounds right, and I think that's what sort of holds off the other swarm. Like, they try to get in there, but there's nothing doing. Druj, go ahead and use your reaction, because the second swarm does get in within range for you.
Cool. Does a 12 hit?
That's an excellent question. I need another screen. Yes, it hits.
Cool, good to know.
Luth, make me another screen.
I'm working on it.
No! Sorry. I had weird overlap.
That is math.
Math is hard.
14 points of slashing damage.
Excellent. What does it look like when you murder bugs? How are we gonna flavor this?
I think it's like the first swarm gets into all of her armor and it's all terrible, and he's not super fond of any of that because tank bros. So the second swarm starts flying up towards her, and he kind of uses the glaive like a giant fly swatter and just kind of smashes the entirety of the swarm onto the ground. It's technically slashing damage, but that's how I want to flavor that.
No, I like it.
Don't want to spin it like a propeller and just push it into the swarm.
That'll be the next one.
Don't worry about it.
It's gotta have goggles for that.
And you said that was slashing damage?
It was.
Okay. So you do manage to get quite a few of them smashed down there onto the floor. And I have to do math in my head, which I apparently have to announce every time I do it. Yeah, there we go. All right, Quentin, you are up. Sorry, Druge, that was it from you, right?
That was just the reaction, yeah.
Okay, Quentin, you are up. Brandel, you're on deck. Quentin, what are we doing? I asked that weird, sorry.
No, you're good. Well, I think Quentin is out of a lot of stuff, but he's going to...
You guys haven't slept in a while, have you?
Nope.
Sure haven't.
And I had a mimic to deal with that was eating me.
Yes.
So he's going to pull out his rapier, and since he doesn't want to try and accidentally stab Marthala, he's going to go for the other swarm that was over by Druge, and attack that with his rapier.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, that's not bad. That's a 22.
Oh, that hits. Roll damage. And you
You're so surprised.
That's not bad. 22.
Yeah, sorry, and you're hitting the swarm by Druge?
The one that Druge did damage to, 'cause
Yeah.
I don't want to stab Marthala by mistake. 1d8, and Druge, correct me if I'm missing anything, but it's 1d8 plus 6. I never hit with this character, so I don't know what my actual damage is. If there's any bonuses or anything. That
Plus
is not
6.
It's fine. I rolled a 1 on a 1d8 plus 6, so 7 points of damage. And that's technically piercing.
You said 6 points of damage?
7.
7.
And that's all I get on that one, right?
Do you have any bonus actions?
Oh, right. You did the. Okay, yeah.
Yep. I have 2 weapon fighting, but I don't think that works with the rapier. Is that correct, Tech?
It's
That
not
is
a.
also correct.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
not
a
right.
light weapon.
Yep, not a light weapon. All right. There's a feat that can change that.
I knew that one.
There is.
I don't have it, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
think...
Beastmaster anything?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I am going to... You're the best. I'm going to...
I'm
ask
learning!
Marrow to try and help... Like, as I go for the first swarm, I'm going to, like, point him over towards Marthala. And be like, get him!
Have you
and
ever
point him at the
seen
bugs.
Anastasia? Where that little dog is like biting at the snow and his ears look like they're flapping a little bit.
I've had Dobermans that do
Yes.
that with fireflies and or hoses.
This doggo is gonna do that. He's gonna be like, ow. Roll to hit. Like biting at soap bubbles. Be like,
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, oh yeah, get him, Marrow. That's a nat 20
Okay, roll me some damage.
plus whatever his to hit is.
Bugs. I can kill the shit out of
I
bugs.
hate the bugs. I bite the bugs. I bite bugs. That's a
Bunch of nat 20s today.
jeez. I wrote this down weird. Okay, I get a 1d6 plus. Yeah, well, melee attack is beast strength plus that to hit. Reach one target on hit 1d6 plus player's proficiency. So
+2.
Tyler says, I'm
4 plus 2
assuming
is 6.
+6 since Quentin has a +4 dex. I think that was to hit with your rapier.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was to hit with my rapier.
Okay, sorry. Keep going.
Yep. So his Marrow's damage is 6 total.
And what kind of damage?
Slashing.
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 So he manages to land a couple bites on him, like
Oh wait, it's a nat 20.
Yes.
Sorry. So it'd be a 6 plus 4 plus 2. So 12.
12. Yep.
Sorry.
That's okay. So he sort of is jumping up in the air and he's mowing down on him. They do not enjoy this treatment.
And that was the one that was attacking Marthala.
Yes. It seems to be much smaller at this point. And that's it from you, correct?
Yep, that's me.
Brandel, you are up. Marthala, you are on deck. Brandel, what are we doing?
Okay, well, I'm gonna move a little bit forward, I guess.
I like how you're
So
behind
I'm
everybody
not
again.
Yeah. I mean, I walked first until the.
You can move through people.
No, I know. I mean, Relic was holding the thing, so. I guess.
Oh, shoot.
I'm just gonna hex. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hex.
I don't think you've used Hex yet.
Ooh.
I'm gonna hex the bugs.
Hex the bugs. Hex them up.
And I think hex just happens. It's a bonus action too, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
hex and I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. What does Hex do?
It's oh, I can choose one ability to make them have disadvantage, and I get an extra d6 necrotic damage when I hit.
Okay. And what does Eldritch Blast do?
I hit them.
Do
I
they-
just shoot at them?
Yeah, but do they have?
Just
Is
do
that
a
an
stat.
attack roll?
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is an attack roll. Hex is not.
All right. Which ability would you like to hex?
Strength?
Okay.
I don't know.
And roll to hit with Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah. That's 18 to hit.
That hits. Roll me damage, and remember to add that +6.
I got a what?
You said once you hex them, you get to add +6.
Oh yeah, well
Because you've hit.
Yeah, I get a 1d something from hex. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, I rolled a 1 plus the 1d6. Oh, 4. So 5.
Great.
Damn, real quick.
Mhm.
Relic had said he was going to cast Thunderwave, like hold until we all moved out of the way.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
I said he was gonna hold.
Marthala
so
has not
no one
moved
moves.
out of the way.
Right.
I haven't
But
had
would
my
I have
turn.
moved up to attack the bugs because I'm still up by Brandel?
Oh, you would have. Yep. Sorry.
Okay. If I can, we both would have moved up, I guess, to the right then.
Like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to be out of the way.
Okay. What kind of damage is Eldritch Blast? Is that force?
Eldritch Blast, it's 1 point of force damage, and then the other 4 would be necrotic, because it was from the hex.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I think a bunch of bugs get sort of shoved backwards and then just drop to the ground. It's very weird looking.
Nice.
And that's all you, right? We're on to Marthala.
Yeah, I'm
Marthala, what you doing? Drew's, you're on deck.
Yep.
Is anyone else like in the vicinity of the bugs right now, or is it just me right now?
It's just you right now.
Okay, then I'm going to take a couple fleeting steps, pitching myself out of the way, and just yell to Brennan, now!
All right. So Marthala's now out of the way.
Do I take an opportunity attack? Not me. Do I take
Yeah.
one from the bugs?
Yes.
They can, but they can
Unless-
move through stuff. So I don't. They were in the same space as her.
Then yes, they would attack me.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right.
Unless she wants to disengage first.
Do you have disengage? Oh, you could use disengage as an
Anyone can
action,
disengage, yeah.
but it would be her action, correct?
Yeah,
Correct.
she would have
Correct.
to use her action.
Okay.
So I don't know if she's in the state of mind to do something like that.
I'm really not.
All right.
I mean, I don't have my sword in my hand right now. I'm literally just pitching myself away from the bugs.
Well, a 7 doesn't hit, so you're gonna be fine. And you move back out of the way. Now, Relic, remind me what the thunder wavy thing is.
Thunderwave is 15-foot cube originating from you.
Technically, that's gonna catch everybody in this. You know what?
Yeah, that's why I wanted everybody to clear out.
Here's the thing, though. I kind of want this to happen, so I'm just gonna have you Yeah, what's up?
Oh, that's
mean-
right. This is a held action. You can't step forward. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Is that 15-foot
yeah.
cube with you in the center, or can it start from you and be all
It's-
15 feet in front of you?
It's from you and then forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna say you are standing here, and that'll do what I want.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
Magic.
It's just 5 more feet, and this is a cooler story thing. So, go ahead and roll Thunderwave.
Marthala's gonna dive out of the way, and Thunderwave is a Constitution saving roll. DC 15.
Oof.
They do save, but they do take half damage, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Both swarms save.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There's 2 of them there. The second one does not.
Okay. I'm casting at the second level. 7.
Sure.
Plus.
I don't think it's getting a big number.
No, it's not that. It's not as big as I thought. Oh, nope, no plus. Just straight 3d8. So 16 damage.
Fuck.
16
That's-
damage.
Yep. And
What kind of damage is it? Force?
it is.
Push.
It is thunder damage.
Okay.
I said it's not a lot, but that's 6. Well,
That
24.
that's a-
crossbow.
I mean, I did
Pretty
5.
significant.
great deal of
But
damage.
it's also for the rest of us.
No. What's also for the rest of you?
That Thunderwave hits all of us still because it originates from Brandon.
He's in this square. So the Thunderwave is going to hit these squares.
Fairly sure it just originates from him as opposed to being where he puts it, but that is a you call.
No, it does originate from him, but it starts at the front of him and moves outward. And
Okay.
because these little blocks are weird, I'm just having it be the front of the box he's standing in, outward.
Okay.
Instead of being centered on him is how I'm doing this today. Right.
Cool.
Right this
Sure.
I've seen both,
second.
both rulings on that. It's kind of.
And the ones that failed get pushed 10 feet.
Yeah. No, so hang on. Let me do math. Okay. So what you see happen is this thunder wave. Do you shout anything, or you just sort of the force moves out from you?
I'm actually, as soon as she jumps out of the way, I'm actually gonna clap my hands this time.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I like
and
that.
do like one of those.
As you do that, you the force moves out from you with a clap of thunder, and the second swarm that everybody's been beating up on, just everything there just gets shoved right up against the wall and flattened. And then the swarm that first attacked Marthala did save, and a bunch of those get like chucked down to the floor and squashed, but there's still a significant swarm in front of you.
Yikes.
Excuse
Cool.
me. All right, Marthala, I think that was your turn.
Yes.
All right, Drew, you're up next.
How close are Barthol and Quentin?
Super close. Like
Like
right,
emotionally, or
like right up in your business. Like you could step on both of them right now.
please don't.
I mean, don't, but you could.
Cool. So I would like to rage, except as he takes the deep breath to do that, there isn't so much any perfume anymore. So the deep breath just ends up smell of death. And the rage doesn't end up working.
Aw.
So, as my
Gross.
action, I would like to grab Marthala and throw her backwards into the other room.
Give me a strength check.
Strength or athletics?
Which one's higher?
Athletics.
Do that. I don't
Great.
want to touch these bugs. I want to touch Marthala. Oh my god.
But we need to set
Easy
up a
there
quote
with your
spot for
hands.
chat.
We need to set up a what?
A quote spot for the chat.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That
touch the bugs.
is
I wanna touch the bugs.
not a great roll for me. That's a 13.
I think you managed to heave her. That's really low for you. I think you managed
It
to
is.
heave her back here, but you kind of shove her into Brandel. You don't get her. She doesn't go too far.
That's
Do
fine.
I not get any say?
That, like, if, yeah, you can absolutely resist that, but that
Are
is
you-
what I am attempting to do.
Marthala, my apologies. Will you resist Drew's trying to get you out of the way after being...
Yeah, I'm
Munch-
gonna resist anyone touching me.
Go ahead and roll me a strength save. Athletics, if it's higher.
Athletics. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, you don't do anything. She stands... She... What do you say? Like, hey. Something like that?
Giggle.
Are you alright?
Okay.
Yeah,
Druj,
that's my turn.
that's your whole turn?
Yep. I mean, I'll take a step up in front of Marthala and Quentin and Brandon, but yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Cool. So does that look right on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. What's their range? 20 feet. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Another swarm moves up, and then 5, 10, 15, 20. And no, 20's over here. Another swarm moves up, so they're all getting closer. Harlock, you are up, and then we're back to the top of the round. What are you doing, Harlock?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also very low on spells, but so there's what 3, 4 swarms, right?
3. Yeah, you guys managed to swat one.
Okay, I'm gonna try this on the one that has been injured. I believe there's one that's been injured.
That's the closest one to you, yeah.
I'm going to do Toll the Dead.
Sure. Okay.
Does this qualify as an injured swarm?
Yes.
Okay. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Because bugs are so wise. Yeah, yep. I'm pretty sure that doesn't beat your DC.
I believe my DC is 14.
Yeah, no, it doesn't beat it. Nope.
Oh, how about that?
Nope.
In that case, it takes 11.
Points of damage?
Correct.
Cool. And what does Toll the Dead look like?
There's kind of a... Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can do this right.
Uh-oh. What are you doing? What?
Did you hear that?
No.
Damn. Right. I played a gong sound.
Oh, okay. So there is a gong sound.
So there's kind of a bell, like a toll, like bong sort of
Hang on,
thing. I gesture, and then purple smoke comes out of the target and kind of dissipates.
Okay. So a bunch of those bugs fall down to the ground dead, but it looks like it's still moving. But the ones that are left are sort of like moving woozily.
And then I back up next to Brandel.
Woozily. Right here?
I do not have the tools next to rather than below, according to the map.
Like that?
Yeah.
So I like back up 5 to 10 feet. Yeah,
Sure,
right
sure.
there. That works.
Sure. Okay. We are back up to the top of the round. We're going to start with Relic, and then Quentin, you are kind of on deck. Relic, what are you doing?
I'm going to look over at my father and say, there, Angel Face. Feel better. And I'm going to cast Healing Word for 7 points.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to get in there, Drogy, stomp him with your big old elephant feet, and give him Bardic Inspiration.
Perfect.
That's my turn.
So, I'm gonna hate myself for this, but can you do both if you're doing Healing Word? Because isn't Bardic Inspiration a bonus action?
I thought Healing Word was an action.
Healing Word is
No,
also
healing word is a bonus action.
Oh.
You can sacrifice down.
Sacrifice
so you can
down.
use the action as a bonus action, sacrificing the action. So you can
I didn't
use
realize
as
it was a
action.
bonus action.
I'm
But
not
I
sure
can
if
still-
it's 50, but I don't know.
I'm
I
okay.
can still only cast one spell per turn, right?
As long
I mean,
as you can do a cantrip in the spell.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like I can Hex and Eldritch Blast, because Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
What is Bardic Inspiration?
It's nothing. It's neither.
It's like a
It's a class ability.
It's like a
class
thingy.
It's a
trait,
weird bard thing.
class feature.
I because of it's these two, I think it's okay to do them. I'm gonna say it's okay
Sure.
to do them both in one turn because it sounds right. I do realize that I have done 2 hand wavy things for one character this evening, and I recognize that, but it just works right.
No,
And
totally
if
fine.
there were any chandeliers in here, he could jump off of those too.
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't reach them, and he's a bit old to be swinging on chandeliers.
I was
We haven't
making
determined that
an Acquisitions Inc. joke, for the record,
as we're playing through an acting campaign.
for all of my fans out there.
Not this bullshit.
Details.
Anyway, okay, so, Relic, as you do that, this swarm moves forward. No, this one. This swarm moves forward to try and munch on you. Does
Which swarm is that?
This
On
is
me?
the one that is this is the very first one that tried to attack Marthala.
So the one that is directly to my top left?
Oh, that's right. Do you take attacks? Do you take your reaction before or after? And can you do your reaction once per turn or once per?
I mean, the turn reset, right?
Well, yeah,
since
you do it
the
once per turn.
reset, I
Yep.
have
So do you do that before I do my thing?
if it's a reaction, yes, though
Do
I
it.
don't know if it's inside of 10 feet or not. I don't know which swarm it is because they're swarming.
It is
No,
inside
I
of
was-
10 feet.
I mean,
I can, because it's gonna come over to Relic. It's gonna come right next to the center mass. Is gonna come close enough to you. Go, just do it. Do the thing.
I can't. It's inside of my reach already, so I can't.
But it goes to. Okay. It starts.
Yeah, it's when something
It starts
enters the
right
region.
here. It starts right here, and then starts moving. Can you hit that?
Nope, sure can't.
Cool. Cool. Relic, does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna take.
Y'all about to carry my hobbit ass out of here.
It wasn't a natural 20. It was just a. You're gonna take. Five piercing damage.
Ouch.
Quentin, you are muted. I noticed your captions pop up, and
I am.
I know that makes you
Oh,
so
sorry.
sad. So, okay, it is your turn, and Brandel, you're on deck. Quentin, what are you doing?
I think I'm just gonna kind of repeat, kind of as if he's like walking through a field. If you walk through a field of tall grass and just like kind of beat the grass aside with the stick.
Mm-hmm.
Do that to the bugs, and then is the second swarm, is that over land, or would Marrow have to go into the pit to get to that?
This is the third one. He'd have to go into the pit. He could get the edges of it. If he rolled swarm. How much space do swarms take up? Is it technically just 5 feet?
I
Depends on the
believe
swarm.
they're technically tiny creatures, I think, so they can occupy the same space.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Or
this.
actually, no, they might just be medium, but they have the like swarm trait.
Yeah, it's a
actually.
medium swarm of tiny beasts. So
Yeah,
medium's
so if they
just
have the swarm trait, they can just occupy your space.
right. But if they're medium, like how many squares?
They take up 5 square, like
A 5 foot square.
1 square, 5 foot square, but they
And
can
square.
move in and out of people's space.
All right. Yes, he would have to jump over the rift space. They're not over land or a bridge right now.
Okay. And that's true for both of them, or just the further one?
That's true for the two for the.
Swarm 3.
This one's eating relic.
Uh-huh.
This one's over the rift, and this one's creeping up on land.
Well, there is a third one in that. Okay, so I think Quentin would go for the closest one, and I think Marrow would kind of continue his like excited puppy bites.
Mm-hmm.
I
Unprompted.
mean that's my bonus to do that, but
Oh, I know, but it looks unprompted.
oh, for sure, like he's story-wise continuing the attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
So Quentin, that is a bad at doing this. That's a 17.
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And that's a 1d8 plus number. That's a
Numbers.
6.
Business. Is this working?
That's a 2 plus 6. Yeah, so 8 damage for Quentin's rapier.
8 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you said the next closest one is kind of he'd have to go into the pit to get it, right? Let me see if this can happen.
Okay.
Can Marrow jump out into like mid-air and bite at the bugs, and then
Okay.
be on the other side of the pit.
Let's go over this again. This one is biting Relic. This one is over the pit. That's the one that you hit. This one is over land.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, he'd go for the one by Relic then.
By Relic. Okay. Roll to hit.
Sorry, the screen share one was lagging every time you did the second click. But I saw
No,
the
it's cool. You're just annoying. Whatever.
That's fine. So that's more than a 14.
Stream.
I rolled a 14
I
plus
do
number.
love my husband. He's just... I'm teasing him when I say he's annoying.
So that's a 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
for its
Oh, yeah, that
bite.
hits. Roll me damage.
Okay.
Kill it. Kill it with...
Um,
Kill it with kisses. Ah.
And that's a 1d6 plus number.
Numbers.
1d6 plus, so that's a 3 plus 2, that's 5. Sorry, the number was higher than 16, but it hit, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, and that's all you. Brandel, you are up next, and Marthala, you are on deck. So Quentin
the-
strides forward, swings his rapier around a bunch, and his dog is still snapping at stuff. What are you doing?
Is the first swarm still not dead? The one closest to Brandon?
There have been 4 swarms. The second one is dead. The first one is still around, and then there's a third and a fourth
well,
one
the one
swarming
that was
up.
The one that was eating Brandon is still there?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I will blast. I will Eldritch Blast that one.
Is that the one that's
Okay.
hexed, or is it another one?
That is the one that's
That's the
hexed.
one that hexed?
That's the one that's hexed.
That's why I wanted it to die so I can move the hex, but... oh wait, no. I have to roll the d20 first.
You do. It's important.
That's 7 plus 6, so... What? 13?
That hits. Roll damage.
Okay.
I was just waiting to see if you rolled a 1 again.
8!
8
Yeah.
damage?
Oh, and plus the 8 force damage and 5 necrotic damage.
Jesus. So that's 13 damage?
I think so, yeah.
Hex is handy.
Yep.
So you... What does your Eldritch Blast look like again? Is it that like seafoam blue?
Wavy, watery
blue?
lightning? Yeah.
So it kind of crashes into them and they get pushed back and they just drop into the pit, dead. You have murdered your second swarm.
Okay. I will
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
since it's dead now, I will use, I think it's my bonus action to do that. I will use my bonus action to move the hex to the next swarm. The
Okay.
one that Quentin hit.
Okay. I think that's right. I'm not looking at it, so I'm just gonna trust you on that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It's a thing.
Swarm 3. Cool.
Yeah.
Swarm
Okay.
1. Okay.
So it is now hexed.
Got it. Marthala,
And
you
I
were...
guess I'll choose
Ooh, sorry.
Constitution for the disadvantage.
That sounds good. Marthala, you are up next, and Druge, you are on deck.
Cool.
Marthala, seeing that the swarm that was attacking Relic is now out of its misery, she's kind of gonna turn to him and say, "Get them out of here," and she'll run forward to face the next swarm, picking up her sword on the way. I'm gonna just, as I'm taking that couple of steps, I'm gonna take a nice deep breath. You might call it a second wind.
One could say.
One could say
If you wanted.
that I feel 11 hit points better. And
If you wanted to quantify it,
yeah, you know, if we were putting a number on it, and then I'll take a swing at that next swarm.
All right, roll the hit. I like the way you flavored that. Thank you.
You have a great sword, right?
It's a pretty great sword. I bought
14 to
for her.
hit.
Oh boy.
14 to hit.
Yes.
That does hit. Roll damage.
Sweet. I was really worried you were gonna say it didn't hit, and then I was gonna say, "Are you sure?"
That's just like, oh boy, is that gonna...
That is 8 and 5, 13 points of slashing damage.
All right. So you swipe through the air, and more of them get clobbered by the flat of your blade than anything because they're little bugs. But you do get right up in there. That is a very sorry looking swarm of bugs there. I think that was you used second wind. Is that a bonus action or just a thingy?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah. Okay. So you're done.
Yeah.
Druge, you're up, and Harlick, you're kind of on deck. Druge, what are you doing?
Alrighty, so there's a sorry-looking swarm adjacent to Marthala, and there is a...
Yep.
How close are the swarms to one another?
How high is the ceiling here?
This swarm is right here.
It's right where?
Hang on. This swarm is right here. And this
Okay.
swarm is right here.
Excellent. Would you say there's enough room on the ledge for me directly beneath the rock to stand comfortably?
Like right... Stop it. Like right here.
Yes.
As long as you don't do anything ridiculous.
As long as you don't backflip.
Like, if you describe yourself as reaching really far out, then we will have a conversation. I
That is
imagine...
not what's going to
I
happen.
imagine you're just going to use your billion feet of range to thrash around.
I
Basically,
really
yeah.
want to see a
Yeah.
Loxodon do a backflip.
So my acrobatics, not great.
What?
Yeah, so go ahead and do your thing.
So recklessly, seeing that Marthala and Quentin have done a decent amount of damage to swarm number 3, is that where we're at? That swarm. We are going
Yes.
to attack that with the glaive.
You said recklessly, correct?
Sure did.
Is that flavor, or are you recklessly?
No, I'm actually reckless attacking.
Do it up.
Get it, Tank Brew.
Roll to hit. I do like that you guys are right next to each other in the initiative. That's just so good. You even rolled the same initiative.
16 to hit on the first one.
That hits. Roll damage.
That is a math 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. And
Is that one still up?
yes.
Great. We are going to swing around also recklessly with the other end of the pole arm and
Would you say
bonus
it's-
action murder again.
Would you say it's the butt of the polearm?
I would say that, yes.
Great.
But
Butts. And you're attacking the same swarm or a different swarm?
Assuming that swarm is still swarming.
It is,
then
yeah.
yes, same
Okay.
swarm.
Do it up. Roll to hit.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Nope.
Roll damage.
You swing too hard and the bugs just part ways.
The wind of the passing weapon just pushes them out of the way. No. Roll damage.
You're the tiniest.
That's another 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
You hear tiny voices going, wee. Sorry, how much damage?
6 points of bludgeoning.
Cool.
God, not raging sucks. I don't do shit.
You're hitting stuff. Okay.
Imagine being a tank when you don't have rage.
That swarm is gonna. That's all you, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
That swarm is gonna try and get all up in your business. Does a 15 hit?
Cool. It does.
All right. You're gonna take 5 points of whatever biting damage. Piercing damage.
Doesn't
5
matter.
points of bug
Damage.
damage.
Bug damage.
Bug damage. You said it doesn't matter why?
I'm not raging, so I'm just gonna take the damage instead of halving it.
Are
Sure.
you technically at advantage when you
Oh
attack?
yes, she is technically at advantage because I attacked recklessly.
Well, let me just roll that again and see if I get a nat 20.
Please do.
did not get a nat
Please
20.
don't get a nat 20. I don't know why the
did.
bugs are so much meaner when you roll a nat 20.
Smells so good.
Because he's like stumbling or something. The other swarm also moves up to attack.
Fantastic.
Does this one also have advantage?
Sure does.
Does a 15? Oh, a 15 hit you last time, so yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna take another. You're gonna take 10 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And yeah, so these bugs are gonna just get all up it, like they're in your ears and they're crawling up your nose and they're getting underneath your armor and they're
Because it didn't smell bad enough in here already.
in between they're sliding in between your hands and your glaive and they're making your life very 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 very, very difficult. Oh, hi Moons. Okay, Harlock, you're up.
Okay, wait. Is that one that Druge was attacking still up?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing again. It makes a wisdom saving throw.
Does 14 save?
Does match work or not?
Meets it, beats it. So yeah, it saves.
Okay. Tell me the damage it takes though. Because it takes half damage, right?
Might take none.
Why?
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we
it's a
called
cantrip.
none.
It takes none. I tried again. It doesn't
Shoot.
work.
Okay.
I guess I'll move in.
Mm-hmm.
Move forward.
Yeah, I can move next to Brennan.
Okay. And that's it?
I mean, that's about all I can do.
All right, folks, we are about 5 minutes to 8, and that's the end of a round. So I'm gonna pause us there for the evening, if that's all right. I don't love pausing mid fights, but we're doing it this evening.
At least it's cleanly at the end of a round.
That's true. Yeah, I do. I saw us like at 7:45 is when I usually try to start shutting things down, and we were at like Quentin, and I was like, we're gonna do this really quickly. Okay. What did y'all learn this evening?
Some sort of badass rituals going down that's causing them to suck the life force from bodies. Most likely
Badass
led to the
ritual.
crushing blow to this house.
Badass ritual
Randall
sucking.
really likes to unlock doors, but not open them.
That was so good. Neat! And then walks away.
I wasn't gonna risk walking into another zombie.
That was smart.
It really bothers me that y'all didn't go in there, by the way.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we will.
I mean, we will at some point.
What could happen? I mean,
I'm surprised Relic didn't sneak off in the like if the bugs hadn't happened.
All right, what else did you learn tonight? Or would you like to move to role-playing points?
That's about it. Somebody's chucking dead bodies
Yeah.
on this chasm.
Yeah.
I mean, Harlock learned some things that he didn't super share, but there wasn't a whole lot.
Okay. All right.
Not super fond of bugs.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. All right, if you're done with learns, we can move to role-playing points. Chat, I do accept nominations from chat for role-playing moments, or role-playing points, which I consider to be good moments of roleplay. I think I just said the same thing like a billion times in a row, sorry. So you can nominate them, and then the players end up voting on them. All right, what do y'all have for typing? What do you guys have to nominate for role-playing points?
Marthalla's full-on freak out.
About the bugs?
Dropping her sword, running away. Yeah,
that was pretty
that's
good.
pretty
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've got a nomination from chat for Harlock saying it would be easier to cast silence on Relic.
It would.
I mean, it really would, but
I like
I
that
don't
one.
think I have
Thanks,
that
Tyler.
skill either.
That's a good one. Other good role-playing moments?
Randall unlocking the door.
Yeah,
And then
thank you.
Immediately
I'm-
walking away.
I'm not supposed to nominate moments, but I was
It's
gonna.
that one.
It has to. That I wanted to nominate it.
Yeah.
You did that just to get a nomination.
No, I mean I thought about
No,
running
it's
to the door.
super on brand for Brando. I love it. I actually sent out a tweet about it on the break. I was like, the furball. Yeah, okay. What else?
I was gonna nominate Marthala for noticing that Druge was upset by the smell and just busting out the perfume, like no
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Could I nominate Druge for having the super sensitive scent in the first place? It's very like, it's a great mental picture. This Loxodon kind of like cringing in a room that smells like ass.
I honestly feel like that's a pairing, but I was gonna nominate Druge for the whole hallway issue.
Yeah.
Oh, for not
Just
going
skittering
in the
through the
hallway
magic.
because of-
Yeah.
I mean, between hallways and weird magic rooms, Drew's just not having a great day, guys.
Yeah, he's not into Tyler says that it was on Brandel.
No.
Tyler, I'm so
Well
proud
done.
of you.
You're fired.
Well done.
Well, that-
Tyler, you're
For a
fired.
timely Thunderwave.
What was that?
If
Relic's Thunderwave?
For a timely Thunderwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
was clutch.
The like coordination around that was really good.
Yeah,
especially in light of what happened last time.
That was so good when you were like, everybody get out of the way, and then everybody did, and then you were like, boof. That was good. I liked that. Okay. Y'all ready to vote, or are we? Oh, you got some more. All right, go ahead and vote. Let me see dim emojis. I see 1. I see 2. And then we, are you guys hunting for the best emojis?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna-
debating whether I should vote for myself.
I'm gonna add a bunch of spoons to the server, so that'll be fun. You're allowed to vote for yourself, just for the record, if anyone
Oh,
was
you are?
curious. Yeah,
Well
if
then.
anyone is curious about that. This is an Overwatch.
You can vote for yourself on Overwatch.
Yes, but it's rude.
Whatever.
Frown.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Rude.
Spawn
Can you
camping.
tell if somebody
Rude.
votes for themselves?
No.
Yeah, if you
It tells you who
mouse over.
chooses the emojis.
No.
No, on Overwatch.
On Overwatch.
Oh,
Otherwise
no.
you can't. But I mean, yeah, sometimes you just know.
1,
Sometimes
2,
you know.
3, 4, 5. 6.
Yeah.
If Luth is ever in there with you,
Well, hey.
Okay,
I almost
I've
never
got-
vote for myself.
I've got
vote.
6 votes, and I see Brandel took 3 of them. So, Brandel unlocking the door and then walking away takes the RP point tonight. Well done.
He really locked in the votes.
Oh God, you are also fired.
I would like to grab Quentin and throw him into the chasm.
Granted. I will allow it. All right, stream. We are gonna end it. Ooh, sorry, what was that?
I'd like to point out a disturbing thing just for everybody's visualization. Everybody that got bit, you just got bit by corpse bugs that were crawling in
Yep.
around the corpses before they came out and latched
Why would
themselves
you tell
onto
me
you.
that?
Somebody
No,
watched
I'm
the
just-
mummy.
Just thinking about Druge's big floppy ears and bugs.
Oh,
crawling
that would
in.
hurt so much.
Oh, trust me, I am aware. Drew's just
Disease.
having a very bad day.
I just thought it would be more interesting if they took chunks out of you instead of just like little mosquito bites, you know?
I
Yep.
feel like it should be
And I also-
extra emphasized because you also got set on fire today. You also like all
Yeah.
that was the same day.
I think
This is the
we
worst
got set
day.
on fire? Excuse me, we got set on fire? Who could have done that?
I did it. That's
Who
not
made
the
that
point.
happen?
There was a fire.
There was no one knows how it happened. It
Who
just
just
happened.
started mysteriously?
I wasn't trying to downplay my part of it. I'm just saying being set
Good,
on
because
fire.
you played
real bad.
100% of the part in it.
Yep.
someone is
Okay, was set on
upset.
fire by a teammate, which was me, and then attacked
Much
another
better, thank
teammate
you.
with no provocation.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so how about
He was provoked.
we start the next session with just a list of all the injuries each of you have taken in the last day of time in the game.
I don't know if
would
that's
like to point out
productive.
that the thing in this game that has hurt me the most was fucking bugs.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That almost took half my health, my total health.
That's
Yeah,
gross.
I think Druge might have done more damage to you in one round, but in a single instance of damage,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it was the bugs.
Is that the
Well, I know
most?
those feels.
Is that the
But,
most damage I've ever dealt in one? Does anyone remember?
Probably.
I mean,
Definitely
No.
never taken more than 20 from
I
you.
mean, Quentin took almost his entire health.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
the
yeah.
mimic hit Quentin for something
That's what I was
heavy
just
with
looking
the.
up.
It was
Yeah, I
30
did-
points of damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I was
Not
down
that I
to
have a
2.
spreadsheet.
Does that mean that the person I've done the most damage to in this game is my
Your husband,
husband?
It's not.
In
Okay.
a single blow.
Good. Great. All
Oh,
right.
in a single blow, yes.
Great. Cool. Okay. So yeah, stream. Sorry, players. Anything else you would like to add to this evening? Any other gross things you'd like to point out, or?
Nothing
No.
productive.
No. Okay.
Not particularly.
Well, stream. That's where we're going to leave you for the evening. We will join you again next Tuesday. I believe you can find Marthala where tomorrow? What you doing
God,
tomorrow?
We have so much stuff going on this week.
Why don't you just spit all that
tomorrow-
out?
Tomorrow we have at 8 p.m. I'm running a Dark Matter one-shot for Critical Bard, Latia Bryant, Nomadic, and Mason to kick off their new Kickstarter. Thursday, Justice is leading us into a Call of Cthulhu Wild West themed adventure. Friday, bardandbarbarian.com finally launches. Hooray.
Which I need so I can
Saturday,
buy the
Saturday
pet
morning-
toys and the dice. I need it.
Saturday morning, we have our Saturday morning cartoons, and then Sunday we're back for Aegon.
Yay! All right, so they're very busy. You can find, and they're all awesome. You should go to all of those things. You can find me on tomorrow night. We're going to be doing another Dungeons and Doggos with some delightful ladies, and I believe there might be a little drinking involved. We'll see. And then Saturday we'll be back with Broken Bane after a break, and then on Sunday you can find me again doing Brunches and Dragons, where I improv my way through 2 hours worth of content, and it's not terrifying at all. So, stream, you've been great. We'll talk to you later. Everybody say bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Bye.